today. We're gonna have a good time. You've convinced me. I'm ready to switch my account. Oh my gosh. Specific answer. They're learning quick. Can we Google it? Whatever. Okay. He's a quick study.
There's so many words I want to say. Be careful. It is a love story.
You bet it is.
Fair.
I wasn't done.
Ask the questions that you think are silly. Thank you for joining. Bye.
Welcome to the University of Wisconsin-Superior, known for top academics and a close-knit, supportive community in a region renowned for its natural beauty. Our campus sits just minutes from the western tip of Lake Superior, the largest freshwater lake in the world. It's a superior place to be. Come on, let me show you around. We'll start our tour here in the Yellow Jacket Union, the hub of campus. Here, students can study, play a game of pool, chill by the fireplace, or grab a bite to eat at one of our various dining options. Whatever you're hungry for, you'll find it here. The flags here represent our international students who make up 10% of our student body. At UW Superior, you'll make friends from all around the world. Right outside the Yellow Jacket Union is the Quad, with our two oldest buildings, Old Main and Erlandson Hall, on the other side. When the weather's nice, you'll always see students hanging out here, studying, or meeting up with friends.
And now, I'm going to show you Swenson Hall, a popular place for students to come out and study. It's open 24 hours a day for those who get their best work done late at night. With a 14-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio, most of your classes will be in rooms like this, with professors that know you by name and are happy to work with you. Swenson is also home to our writing center and the new esports lab, where club and varsity gaming teams practice and compete, and students can enjoy open rec hours. Here we are in Barstow, home to our natural sciences department, where students participate in hands-on research alongside faculty. The Holden Fine Arts Building is home to our outstanding visual arts and music departments here on campus. Here you'll find art studios and galleries, and the Mannion Theater, a great place to catch a concert, play, or musical put on by our students.
And now we're at Ross Ox Hall, which is just a few blocks away from campus. With 6 residence halls to choose from, there's a place for everyone. And living on campus is one of the best ways to make new friends here at UWS. In the Merkovich Wellness Center, you'll find a fitness room, weight room, indoor climbing wall, an indoor track, and much, much more. Also in the MWC is the Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium, where you'll cheer on our Yellow Jacket athletics teams. It's not just what's on campus. Nearby lies the Twin Forts, Superior, Wisconsin, and Duluth, Minnesota, offering tons of opportunities for dining, shopping, hanging out, and enjoying the outdoors.
So come join us at the University of Wisconsin-Superior, where every day is an opportunity to learn, grow, and make your mark on the world. We can't wait to welcome you into our hive. Go Yellow Jackets!
There's nothing better than a Subway Series footlong, except when you add a new footlong sidekick, like the Boss with a new footlong cookie. This might be my favorite sidekick ever. What?
Every epic footlong deserves a perfect sidekick.
Together we learn.
Together we study.
Together we research.
Together, we compete.
Together we climb.
Together we perform.
Together we relax.
Together we are a community.
Together we are superior.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to UWS Women's Basketball here on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMass Sports Network. This is Matt Johnson coming to you live from Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium here on the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Superior, where it's the pregame show sponsored by the National Bank of Commerce with locations in Superior, Poplar, Solon Springs, Esco, Hermantown, Hibbing, and Duluth. National Bank of Commerce, make more possible. The Yellow Jacket women coming in this contest tonight taking on Hamline in non-conference action here in Superior. Both teams coming in 2-1 the season. The Yellow Jackets 2-1 under Emily Carpenter in her third season at the helm of the Yellow Jacket program. They lost their first game of the 2024-25 season after winning 2 straight to start the season in their last contest, falling to McAllister in a very tight ball game here at the Mertz on Saturday by the final score of 64-62. In that game, the Scots took a 13-12 lead after one before outscoring the Yellow Jackets 21-12 in the second quarter, on the way to taking a 34-24 lead into the intermission. The Scots continue to build on that advantage in the third, holding UWS to 4 of 15 shooting in the quarter, on the way to extending their advantage to 47-35 after 3. Then in the fourth quarter, UWS picked up their play on the offensive end, making 9 of 13 shots in the frame to steadily rally back, finally coming to within 63-62 on a layup by Hannah Haas with 7 seconds remaining in the contest. Following a Yellow Jacket foul, McAllister's Mary Daly stepped up to the free throw line and made 1 of 2 to make it 64-62 with 6 seconds left, but UWS rally came up just short as they failed to get a shot off in their final possession over those last 6 seconds to end up falling by 2 points. For the game, the Yellow Jackets shooting 38.9% from the field and were led by Katie Dobson with 12 points on 4 of 7 shooting. Elise Bessinen and Mackenzie Lesha each had 11 points for the Yellow Jackets as well. Haas led the way for the Yellow Jackets on the backboards with 7 rebounds and 5 points in that loss. Meanwhile, Hamline comes in here 2-1 overall, as I just mentioned, under Joshua Hirsch in his 7th season at the helm of the Pipers program. They've won their last 2, including posting a 59-54 win over Northwestern last Wednesday. That game was played at Hutton Arena in St. Paul, Minnesota. In that contest, the Pipers and Eagles battled to a 12-12 draw after one before Northwestern outscored Hamline 17-14 in the second to take a 29-26 lead into the intermission. The Eagles continue to lead after 3, holding a 17-15 edge in the quarter to take a 46-41 lead into the fourth. But Hamline picked up their play in the fourth, knocking down 7 of 15 shots in the frame while also holding the Eagles to just 2 of 11 shooting from the floor to outscore Northwestern 18-8 in the frame and rally back for the 59-54 victory. For the game, Hamline made 37.1% of their shots and were led by Sophie Stork, who scored a game-high 19 points on 8 of 18 shooting. Camille Cummings added 15 points, while Yasmin Abed added 13 points for the Pipers off the bench as well. So a pair of teams coming into this contest sitting at 2-1 on this early portion of the 2024-24 campaign, here at the Mertz Superior. And with that being the case, we'll take a quick break and then come back with a look at tonight's starting lineup, sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS Women's Basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network. Matt Johnson back here at Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium here on the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Superior, about 7 or 8 minutes away from the opening tip of this non-conference contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Pipers of Hamline. Now it's time for today's starting lineups, sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union, your friendly local credit union here to meet your financial needs with 12 locations in northeast Minnesota and northwest Wisconsin, serving its 37,000 members. For the Yellow Jackets, they will start this way, starting at forward. 5'10" senior from Black River Falls, Wisconsin, Katie Dobson. She comes into today's game averaging an even 11 points per game on the season. Starting alongside Dobson in the front court, 6'3" sophomore from Plain, Wisconsin, Charlotte Firstel. She is the Yellow Jackets starting center today, 9.3 points per game for the sophomore. Starting at guard, 5'7" junior from Somerset, Wisconsin, Mackenzie Lesha. She averages 6.3 points per game. Starting in the backcourt, 5'3" senior from Ewan, Michigan, Elise Bessenden. She averages 10.3 points per game. And rounding out the Yellow Jackets starting 5'4" junior from Cottage Grove, Minnesota, Elsa Olson. She averages 8.3 points per contest. So that's the starting 5 for the Yellow Jackets. Meanwhile, Hamline will start this way. Starting at guard, 5'6" senior from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Katie Trexel. She averages 7.7 points per game. Starting at forward, 6 foot sophomore from Cambridge, Minnesota, Evelyn Wiltrout. She averages an even 2 points per contest. Starting at a guard/forward spot, 5'10" sophomore from St. Paul, Minnesota, Anna Rinkovich. She averages 6 points per game, 6.0 points per game on the season. Starting at a guard/forward spot, 5'9" junior from New Richland, Minnesota, Sophie Stork. She's the Pipers' leading scorer, averaging 14.3 points per game. And rounding out Hamlin's starting 5'8" junior guard from Lina Lakes, Minnesota, Camille Cummings. She averages 14 points per outing. So those are your starting lineups for the two teams, sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. And with that being the situation, we will take one more quick break and then come back with the opening tip of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Pipers in about 5 or 6 minutes. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS Women's Basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network.
featuring the Hamline University Pipers and your University of Wisconsin Superior Yellow Jackets. At this time, we ask you to please rise and face the flag if you are able, and gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Now, let's meet the starters for tonight's game. Tonight's lineups are sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. First, the visitors from Hamline. At guard, number 3, Kate Trexel. At forward, number 4, Evelyn Wiltram. At forward, number 11, Anna Rinkowicz. At forward, number 15, Sophie Stork. At guard, number 20, Camille Cummings. The head coach of the Pipers is Joshua Hirsch, assisted by Lindsay Bernardi, Mike Craig, and Katie Borowitz. And now, the starting lineup for your Yellow Jackets. At guard, a senior from Black River Falls, Wisconsin, number 3, Katie Dobson. At forward, a sophomore from Plain, Wisconsin, number 11, Charlotte Firstall. At guard, a junior from Somerset, Wisconsin, number 12, Mackenzie Lesha. At guard, a senior from Ewing, Michigan, number 22, Elise Bessanen. And at guard, a junior from Cottage Grove, Minnesota, number 23, Elsa Olsen. The head coach of the Yellow Jackets in her 3rd season is Emily Carpenter, assisted by Simeon Gibson.
So the two teams have been introduced. The lights are back on, which means the starting lineups have been announced by our public address announcer for the night, Nick Plant. And we are moments away from this non-conference contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Hamline Pipers underway here from the Mertz. Matt Johnson bringing you all the play-by-play. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday evening. Yellow Jackets in their home whites going from right to left in this opening half of action. Meanwhile, the Pipers and their traveling blacks going from left to right. Series notes between these two teams. The Yellow Jackets and the Pipers have split their previous 4 meetings all time. If UWS win the last meeting way back in November 28th of 2017. Of the 78-58 contest as the opening tip, sponsored by Barker's Island Inn. Northern Wisconsin's Island getaway is taken by the Pipers, and they go right inside and get a bucket right off the start from Evelyn Wiltrout. The sophomore from Cambridge, Minnesota, averaging 2 points per game on the season, has the Pipers up 2-0. First possession for the Yellow Jackets, coming into the right side now. Kenzie Lesha, skip pass. Katie Dobson, step back, 15-foot jump shot, left side, rims out, no good. Rebound cleared by Wiltrout. And the outlet pass now, and into the front court, here's Traxel. Drexel on the left side. Rinkovic, she'll hoist up a three. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound on the deck. Grabbed out there by Lesha for the Yellow Jackets. And now Mackenzie Lesha leads UWS into the front court. She'll hand it off now. Elise Bessinen. Elsa Olsen, top of the key now. Charlotte Furstel for the Yellow Jackets. Right side, Bessinen. Thought about taking the three. Instead, she'll step inside the arc. Lost the handle on it. And it'll go out of play. Back over now to Hamline. More about those series notes. Last being 78-50, as I mentioned, on November 28th of 2017. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets were led by Haley Cotney and Hannah Norland with 19 points. Just to give you an idea how long ago that was. Haley Cotney actually the official scorer for this game. Not the scores table. Before that, the Yellow Jackets and the Pipers had not met since the 1984-85 season. So the meetings between these two schools have been few and far between. As going on the left side now, here's a shot going up off the glass. No good by Camille Cummings. But there will be a foul called here on the Yellow Jackets, and it will be 2 free throws now for Cummings, the 5'8 junior from Lina Lakes, Minnesota. Elsa Olsen whistled for the personal foul. The Pipers shooting 62.2% as a team from the stripe here so far this season, and the first one from Cummings is short, no good. Cummings herself 0 for 4 now, make it 0 for 5, in fact, from the free throw line on the season. And the second free throw is good. So she goes 1 for 2. It's 3-0. Pipers pitching a shutout here in the first couple minutes. Also Olsen for the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Outside Bessinen. She'll land up a very long three-point shot and knock it down. At least Bessinen for 3 right side. And the Yellow Jackets are on the board for the first time. 3 apiece. As now Traxel into the front court here for the Pipers. We'll give it out on top for Cummings. Back on the right side now, Traxel. Traxel going right side now. And she will back it out. 15 seconds to shoot. Goes right down the lane. Flips up a short jump shot and gets the roll on it. Traxel off the bucket, makes it 5-3. Now Hamline going to pick up full court. Dobson for the Yellow Jackets. Near side, it's Elise Bessinen. Bessinen now against Cummings. And to come down low. Bounce pass comes back out on top. Now Mackenzie Lesha. Lesha for the Yellow Jackets. Hand it off now, Katie Dobson. Furstel. Lesha. 8 seconds to shoot. Double team comes on Lesha. Looking for the outlet. Olsen. She'll fire from 3-point range now. That's off the front rim. No good. Rebound to the far side. Good defense by Hamline. Rebound for Cummings. Now the Pipers back. Here's Traxel. Goldtrout going on the baseline, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Got her arm out and shoved Katie Dobson to the court here. Offensive foul is called on Wiltrout. That's the first personal of the game against Hamline, and the Yellow Jackets against full court pressure will trigger it in here. Lesha in for Elsa Olsen, the junior from Cottage Grove, Minnesota. Back for Lesha. Lesha into the front court now. Outside, Furstel. Takes a step, flips up a shot off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound, flips it back up. Misses the second attempt at it. Rebound off the miss. Grabbed out there by Rinkovic. Now 3-point shot from out on top. That one taken by Traxel. No good. And the rebound grabbed by Trout, and it'll be a jump ball. And it should go over to the Yellow Jackets here on the alternating possession. Hamline now going to go into the bench. They're going to bring in Yasmin Abed. Also checking in Marina Lafreniere. Lafreniere comes in now as well, as I mentioned, for Cummings. And against more full court pressure. A little bit lighter this time. The Jackets now into the front court with Elise Bessinen far side. Now Olsen for the Yellow Jackets. Waiting for Furstel to come and set the screen. Also Olsen for the Yellow Jackets. Bessinen now right side. 10 seconds to shoot. Steps through, goes up, flips up a shot off the front rim, no good, but Elise Bessinen, who has all 3 Yellow Jacket points thus far, will now step to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. 6:47 remaining. That foul going to be called on Abed, the 5'4" sophomore guard from Roseville, Minnesota. And Bessinen to the free throw line. First one is up and good. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets, excellent free throw shooter. 5 for 5, now 6 for 6 on the season. And her second one is also good. Shot almost 90% from the line a year ago, did Elise Bessinen. And we're tied up 5 apiece. Now the Jackets picking up full court. And now having it poked away was Abed. Yellow Jackets off the turnover. Into the corner, Lesha. Skip pass now, Bessinen wide open. She'll fire from 3-point range. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound on the deck. Rinkovich comes out there with it. Now she'll get it for Traxel. Kate Traxel into the front court. Abed now stepping through. Flips up a shot. That's off the glass. No good. Rebound grabbed out of there. Lafreniere going left side. Now Lafreniere on the return pass. Against Firstel. Picking up her dribble. And now the Pipers will work some clock here. It's Traxel. Down low. 8 seconds to shoot. Stork back outside. Shot taken there by Stork. No good. Off the miss. The Yellow Jackets rebound. And into the front court. With it on the right hand, is Elsa Olsen. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. Stepping back. She'll fire from 3, and it won't matter. It'll be an offensive foul here on Firstel. Illegal screen called on the Yellow Jackets sophomore. And now 5 new players coming in. 3 for the Pipers, 2 for the Yellow Jackets. It's Hannah House and Chloe Peterson checking in for UWS. Cummings is back in for the Pipers. Also checking in Lauren Cooper for the first time. And now Abed having problems with it. Poked out of play by UWS's Mackenzie Lesha. Also in for the first time is Josie Wiebush for Hamline as the pass comes in. Abed now coming into the front court, weaving her way through. Goes all the way to the rim. Flips up a shot off the back iron. No good. Rebound cleared by Chloe Peterson off the miss. Peterson for the Yellow Jackets on the right-hand dribble. Bounce pass comes out on top. Bessinen in the corner now. Katie Dobson. Dobson looking to step back now. Kicks in the corner. Lesha, she'll fire a high arcing three-point shot. That's over the top of everything. Rebound for Dobson. She goes up underneath and reverses it home with the right hand. Katie Dobson gives the Yellow Jackets a 7-5 lead. Cummings into the front court. Pass comes now for Stork down low. Shot goes up. Check it. It was actually Wiebush taking that shot. Rebound for the Yellow Jackets is taken by Peterson. Peterson now outside. Bessinen thought about taking the 3. Now she'll step back. Elise Bessinen out on top. Now it's Mackenzie Lesha and a Haas for UWS. Haas. Lesha off the screen. Fires from 3. That's another air ball. And a dead ball rebound. We'll go over to Hamline here. Stork will come back in now. Traxel also back in. UWS going to continue to pick up full court. Off the inbounds now, it's Lauren Cooper. Traxel. Bounce pass right side for Stork. Now 3-point shot up by Cooper. That one halfway down, popped out. Rebound grabbed underneath by Traxel, and it'll be stripped away from her. And it'll stay with Hamline now. 4:22 remaining, first quarter. Yellow Jackets up by a pair. And the trigger in now from Traxel. Here's Stork against Lesha. Her shot short. Rebound cleared by Mackenzie Lesha. And now Lesha for the Yellow Jackets into the front court on the right-hand dribble. Left side now. Katie Dobson. Hannah Haas. Chloe Peterson now down low. Up and under. Move against Stork, and she'll lay it in for 2. Chloe Peterson. Peterson with her first 2. The Yellow Jackets up by 4. Now 9-5 as the Pipers into the front court. 3-point shots up now. That one's off the back rim. That one's taken by Cummings. Offensive rebound for Cooper. Her shot off the back iron. That's also no good. Another offensive rebound back for Cummings. Going right side now, flipped up a shot, and they're going to call a blocking foul here on Peterson. Which will send Cummings to the free throw line. She's already made 1 out of 2 from there. 13 foul on the Yellow Jackets. 3:40 remaining in the first quarter. As Rinkovich will come back in now, she will replace Lauren Cooper. Checking in for the first time now for the Yellow Jackets, Emily Coonrod, the freshman from Randolph, Minnesota. And 2 free throws here now for Cummings. Her first free throw is no good. And yeah, there's no such thing as an 0-1, ladies. You gotta shoot both free throws here. Everybody forgot what was happening there, I think, for a second. There used to be a 1-1 in women's college basketball. That disappeared a few years ago. Cummings knocks down the second. It's now 9-6 as the Yellow Jackets into the front court. On the right-hand dribble, Elise Bessinen, right side. Dobson out on top now, Haas. Anna Haas for the Yellow Jackets. Handing it off now for Bessinen. Bessinen now against Traxel. Picks up her dribble. Now Peterson. She'll fire from 3 off the back rim. No good. Rebound tipped off by Dobson, but right into the hands of Traxel. Kate Traxel into the front court now for Hamline. Right side, Cummings. She'll lamp the 3, and she'll knock it down, and we're knotted up at 9 apiece. Bessinen in the front court. Right side pass now. Here is Chloe Peterson. Haas out on top. Back for Bessinen. Elise Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. Coonrod going left side now on the wing. 10 seconds to shoot. And the freshman will be called for steps now. She dragged her pivot foot. Elsa Olsen's going to check back in. She'll take out Hannah Haas. Actually, it's going to be Chloe Peterson that checks out. My mistake. Just a word for Hannah Haas from Yellow Jacket head coach Emily Carpenter. As Traxel now for Hamline. And in the front court. Bounce pass for Rinkovich, right elbow now. Now back for Traxel. Traxel getting a step. Flipped up a shot, left it short, but they're going to call a foul on Hannah Haas. And 2 free throws now coming up for Kate Traxel. Traxel so far 6 for 10 from the free throw line as Mackenzie Lesher will return, as will Evelyn Wiltrout here for Hamline. Pipers have shot 4 free throws so far. The Yellow Jackets yet to shoot from the stripe. 2:26 remaining, quarter number 1. First free throw from Traxel is good. Hamline retakes the lead at 10-9. One more coming. That one is also good. 2 for 2 for her. Now 8 for 12 from the line for the season, and it now is 11-9. 6 straight points now for the Pipers. Take a 2-point lead as the UWS into the front court. Coonrod top of the key, goes down low. House. Anna Haas now against a double team. Tried to get the pass out. Gets picked by Traxel. Yellow Jackets haven't scored a field goal in a few minutes now as the pass comes right side for Stork. About to go under 2 minutes remaining, quarter number 1. And now we're going to have a foul called. And it's going to be on Bessinen. Yeah, they're going to call Elise Bessinen on that call. That's the 5th team foul on the Yellow Jackets. And 2 more free throws for Traxel. She just went 2 for 2 from the stripe a minute ago. Her first free throw, good. 7 straight now for the Pipers to take a 12-9 lead. 1 more coming. Second one is well short. Rebound grabbed out of there by Mackenzie Lesha. 12-9, Hamline by 3. UWS in the front court. Elise Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets now. Olsen, top of the key. Hannah Haas looking down low. Goes left side, and now we're going to have a foul called down low on Wiltrout as she was into the back. We have Emily Coonrod down low. It will be a trigger in now for the Yellow Jackets left baseline. It will be taken here by Elsa Olsen. 1:44 remaining, quarter number 1. Yellow Jackets have led by as many as 4. Right now trailing it by 3. Olsen for UWS. In the corner now for Elise Bessinen. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets, and we're going to have a reach and fall called here on Cummings. That'll be her first 14 foul now, and the Yellow Jackets will inbound near sideline right in front of the Hamline bench. Mackenzie Lesha, the two-sport athlete here at UWS, will do the honors. And she triggers it in now for Bessinen. Elsa Olsen. Now Haas. Right side, Bessinen again. Hamline extending the defense now as the pass goes in the corner. Coonrod. That pass ill-advised. Picked off now by Cummings. Turnover Yellow Jackets coming in now 2-on-2. Goes up with a shot off the window and gets it to go down for 2. 9 straight now for the Pipers, and they now lead 14-9. Leshin in the front court, left side. Bessenden now getting a step. Flips up a shot off the window. That's no good. Rebound fought for underneath, and Coonrod will be tied up. And on the alternating possession, it should be Piper's basketball, and it will be. Yellow Jackets in a funk here. At the end of the quarter here. Jackets a 3 for their first 11. The Pipers 4 for 14. So neither team burning it up from the floor thus far. Now Traxel into the front court here for Hamline to go left side off the pass. Here's Cooper. Lauren Cooper now. Is it out on top? Katie Van Helden is in for the first time. Now it's Traxel. Back out on top. 45 seconds remaining, quarter number 1. Pass comes right side now for Cooper. Cooper now out on top. Traxel, head fake with 2 seconds to shoot. Goes up off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for underneath. Lesha comes out of there with it. Surrounded by 3 Pipers. She has it stripped away. Hamline now will get it back, and they can essentially play for 1 here. Rough end of the quarter here for UWS after a promising start. Now on the left side. This is Yasmin Abed, who goes right to the rim, flips up a shot off the glass, no good. Another offensive rebound. Now they kick it out. Stork will fire from 3 off the back rim. Rebound fought for, right back again for Ahmed. 2 seconds, 1 second. Shooting it is Cooper. And it's wide to the right, and the Yellow Jackets have got some things to figure out here after 1 quarter. Hamline 4 out of 17 in that first quarter. The Yellow Jackets was 3 for 12. Jackets 1 for 6 from beyond the arc. Hamline 1 for 4. It's 14-9 in favor of the Pipers here. But they have 6 offensive rebounds already. That's going to be an area the Yellow Jackets are going to have to clean up. Jackets also have 6 turnovers already. So, like I said, a lot of work to do here on the offensive end for UWS after 1 quarter. Can't get enough of the Yellow Jackets? Tune into Eye of the Swarm, the official podcast of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Join John Garver and me throughout the year as we sit down with Yellow Jacket student athletes, coaches, and other guests. Eye of the Swarm is available on Yellow Jacket TV, on UWSYellowJackets.com/podcast, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts. Getting ready for the start of quarter number 2 here. Also welcome everybody that is apparently tuning in on 91.3 FM KUWS. Wasn't expecting to be on the radio tonight, but apparently we are. So welcome to everybody who has been listening. In the meantime, as we come out of the timeout, the Yellow Jackets will be in possession here. Getting quarter number 2, it'll be Elsa Olsen. The Yellow Jackets have the original 5 starters out there. Firstall, Dobson, Lesha, Olsen, and Bessenden as the pass comes in for Elise Bessenden, and now she comes into the front court. Pass right side now. Elsa Olsen on the baseline. Her pass tipped up in the air. Another turnover. That's 7 now for UWS here in the early going. Hamline's length giving the Yellow Jackets problems. And it's Traxel into the front court. Goes left side all the way to the rim. Yellow Jackets didn't help on the dribble drive, and she lays it in for 2. Make it 11 straight now for Hamline to lead it. 16-9 as the Yellow Jackets in the front court. Now double team comes on Bessenden. Pass comes left side now Lesha. Bessenden right side now on the right. Katie Dobson. Crystal comes to set the screen. Now Dobson blows a tire. Another turnover. 3-on-1 back the other way come the Pipers. Pulling up now Cooper, and she'll drop in a soft 10-foot jump shot from the painted area. 13 straight now for Hamline. Yellow Jackets, you would think, would have to score at some point here. It's 18-9. Pass on the right now for Olsen. Firstall out on top. Katie Dobson going right side now, picking up her dribble. Lesha right wing now. Putting the ball on the deck. Goes in the painted area. Picks up her dribble. Jackets having a hard time finding spots to pass the basketball. Now we're going to have a 3-second violation called against UWS. Now UWS going to bring in substitutes. Kylie Hewitt coming in for the first time. Peterson back in for the Yellow Jackets as well. Also in for the first time, Reese Ani for the Yellow Jackets. Hamlin in the front court now, leading it by 9. Drive from the left-hand side by Cooper, no good. Off the glass, the rebound for UWS. And back to the direction, now it's Bessinen. Now on the right side, they're working in the corner. Dobson putting the ball on the deck, steps inside the arc, pulls from about 20 feet and swishes it home, and that finally ends the run. Dobson has 4. The Yellow Jackets down by 7, 18-11. Now Yasmin Abed into the front court here for the Pipers. Left side. Stepping through, now kicking it into the corner. 3-point shot is up, and that one is good from, Traxel. Kate Traxel on the 3. She has 10 points already, and it's 21-11. Traxel came in averaging just about 7 per game. Pearson in the front court now. Here's Hewitt out on top. Handing off now, Bessinen off the curl. In the corner now. Head fake, Ani now inside, and the pass is off the mark. Right side block, looking for Hewitt. Cummings will come back in. And now Hamlin by 10 into the front court with Traxel. Now off the curl cut, going down low, and we're going to have a foul called on Dobson. That's a nice curl cut there was made by Josie Wiebush. Head fake, got Dobson off of her feet, and the foul will be called on the senior from Black River Falls. First foul on the Yellow Jackets in the quarter. First called against Dobson as the trigger in comes in now. Wiebush out on top. Going left side, flips up a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound cleared by Peterson for the Yellow Jackets. 3-on-3 back to the direction. Now Dobson, she'll tee up a 3-point shot, left side. I'm not sure it caught any iron at all. Might have just caught maybe the front of the iron. Either way, it was well short. And Jackets struggles that we saw in the beginning of the game against McAllister continuing here, shooting just 30, make it now 28.6%. Hamlin not a lot better at 30.4, but the Jackets also have quite a few more turnovers in this game. In fact, 10 turnovers for UWS already, and now a 3-point shot from the far corner made by Cummings. She's got 10 points, 24-11. It's all Hamlin here at the start, and now a travel. That's going to be 11 turnovers now against Chloe Peterson out on top. Freshman Haley Jury now will come in. She'll take out Reese Ani. Checking in also for Hamlin, by the way. Emma Lampa in for the first time. Traxel now going left side. Handing it off. Wide open 3-point shot. That one's off the back rim. Rebound for Lampa. That one was taken by Cummings. Now Stork going inside. Wide open layup attempt, and that one is good. Lafreniere on that bucket. And the Jackets are getting run off the court right now. 26-11. Bessinen now will step back from 20 feet up, and she'll get the roll on it. Bessinen now with 7. It's 26-13. Traxel into the front court, now goes left side. Sophie Stork, Hamlin's leading scorer, who has yet really do much of anything in this game. Hasn't needed to. Now the pass in from Traxel for Stork, and that one will be knocked away here by Kylie Hewitt, and that'll be a foul on the native of Hurley, Wisconsin. Stork to the free throw line now as Haas will come back in. She'll take out Katie Dobson. And the first free throw is up and good from Stork. She's got her first point. 14-point lead now for Hamlin. And the second one also good. 15-point lead now again. Second time they've had a 15-point lead here in the half. Rinkovich is now back in for the Pipers, and the Yellow Jackets will trigger in now with Haas. And the pass in now will be knocked away. Tried to get it in for Haley Jurdy, knocked away by Lampa. Yellow Jackets will change the inbounder to Chloe Peterson, and we'll switch sides here. It's this full court press. Pass comes in Haas. Jurdy now. Peterson now for Elise Bessinen, and Bessinen into the front court. Inside out dribble now, Bessinen against a triple team. Flipped up a shot out the front rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Rinkovich. In transition now the Pipers. Abed on the outside. Abed going right side against Bessinen. Flips up a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound grabbed by Abed. Now Rinkovich. Right side now Cummings. We'll be going to 5 minutes remaining in the half. Cummings. Right side now, getting a step. Here's the floating jump shot, and that one's good by Abed. She's got her first two. The lead is 17 now, 30-13. Jurdy into the front court. Pass comes left side now. Peterson out on top, Haas. Hannah Haas for UWS. Playing right side now, it's Kylie Hewitt. Trying to spin around a couple of players. Triple team comes on the pass out on top. Haas has it stripped away from behind. Another Yellow Jacket turnover. Cummings picking it up. Going down low now for Rinkovich. Out muscles Haas, and then Haas commits the foul. As the pass came to the right side block. 12 turnovers now in the Yellow Jackets. It's just been not a very good half of basketball here. -9 in turnovers out of the Yellow Jackets now. As the pass comes in now, Cummings going around the freshman Jurdy, goes up with a shot, and the foul will be called on the Yellow Jacket shooting guard Haley Jurdy. And 2 free throws for Cummings. First free throw is up and good. Piper's now 8 for 11 from the free throw line in the game. Cummings' second free throw also good. 32-13, and the timeout going to be called here. And UWS just has not had it here so far in the first half. 17-4 here in quarter number 2. Numbers bearing out the score on the board right now. Hamline not shooting the ball really well. 10 out of 28. That's not a percentage that most coaches would take. With the Yellow Jackets, 5 out of 16. Hamlin's taken 12 more shots than the Yellow Jackets. A lot of that due to the turnovers. They're also 3 for 6 from long range. The Yellow Jackets with 1 3-point make. That was the first shot of the game, taken by Elise Bessinen. Piper's 9 for 12 from the stripe. Jackets 2 for 2. Hamline +5 in rebounding, but 9 of those are on the offensive end. Jackets have just 9 defensive rebounds. So right now it's 50-50 off of misses from the Pipers. That's not helping. Jackets have 1 assist and 12 turnovers as well, while the Pipers have 5 assists against 3 turnovers. And now against full court pressure, the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Tried to get a pass down low out of the timeout for Haas. Knocked away by Stork. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. And Chloe Pearson will inbound it. Right side now, Jurdy. Under 4 minutes remaining in the half. Pass comes down low now for Haas. And we'll have a foul called. Piper's doing a nice job of double teaming down low, and the Jackets just have not been prepared for it. Getting passes out has been difficult. Defense has really, really confused the Yellow Jackets both on the perimeter and on the inside. That's a big reason for all those turnovers. As Peterson now, pass comes in for Haas, and now she'll throw it over the top of Bessinen in the backcourt, and will be a backcourt violation. Another turnover. 13 turnovers and counting now for the Jackets. 13 points, 13 turnovers. Coonrod will come in. Kira Latvala will also come in for the first time. Emily Carpenter trying to try any combination that works. Because so far, none of them have, really. Trigger in now from Lauren Cooper for the Pipers into the front court. On the right-hand dribble is Yasmin Abed. Pass comes inside for Stork, and now she's going to be whistled for a travel. Turnover number 4 here against the Pipers comes with 3:40 remaining in the half. Stick around for our halftime programming, sponsored by Hamline Incorporated. We'll have our first half summary. Look at the first half stats. They aren't going to be pretty for UWS, I can tell you that much. We'll also have a look at what else is going on with Yellow Jacket Athletics. All that coming up at halftime, 3 minutes and 30 seconds from now. In the meantime, Latvala in the front court. Pass out on top now for Elise Bessinen. And now we're going to have a foul called. I think on Abed. It will be on Yasmin Abed. Her second team foul on the Pipers here in quarter number 2. And Chloe Peterson will inbound now for UWS. Pass out on top now, Latvala. Right side Peterson. Steps to the elbow, flips up a jump shot and rattles it home for 2. 14-foot jump shot for Chloe Peterson. She now has 4. The lead is down to 17. 32-15. As Abed brings Hamlin in the front court. Now pass the outside, picked off by Peterson. Chloe Peterson on the run, goes up and lays it in transition. She has 6, 4 straight for the Jackets to make it a 15-point game. Now Abed. Her pass to the outside for Cummings. Stepping on the baseline, up and under move, goes up and lays it in for 2. Camille Cummings has 14 first half points. And all the Pipers are going to call a timeout, having doubled up the Yellow Jackets at 34-17. If you're a Yellow Jacket fan looking for great team gear, visit our official Yellow Jacket sideline store and browse all the current styles of Yellow Jacket apparel and accessories, including the same gear the Yellow Jackets wear. Find the Yellow Jacket sideline store at uwsyellowjackets.com/shop. Jackets shooting 38.9%. That's a hair better actually than Hamlin is shooting the basketball, but in all the hustle areas, the Pipers have been far better than the Yellow Jackets here so far. Offensive rebounding in general, turnovers. On the floor statistics definitely tilted toward Hamlin. Free throws as well. As Latvala now out of the timeout leads the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Left side now it's Elise Bessinen. Bessinen now for the Yellow Jackets. In the corner now for Emily Coonrod, who's back in. Out on top, now they'll swing it. Latvala in the corner. 10 seconds to shoot. 2:20 remaining in the half. Dobson now off the curl cut. Goes up, misses the bunny with the right hand. Rebound now grabbed out there by Cummings. Playing with 14 points already. Cummings will dish it outside for Traxel. Now Stork. Going right at Katie Dobson. Goes up the shot off the glass. Rebound tipped out of play, and it will go to UWS. 2:05 remaining in the half. Pass comes in now for Latvala, and the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Bessinen off the screen from Coonrod. In the corner now, Latvala. Steps inside the arc. Now has it knocked away. Turnover number 14 for the Yellow Jackets in the half. Traxel in the front court now off the giveaway. Going left side. Picking up her dribble. Now Stork wide open. Will fire away from 3. That's long off the back rim. Rebound collected here by Latvala. Jackets back 2-on-2. Now Latvala, I think, will pull out. And give it out on top. Now it's Elise Bessinen. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. She'll fire from 3-point range and rail it home. She's in the double figures with 10 points. 34-20, 1:10 remaining until halftime. As Traxel comes into the front court. Pass now left side. Lauren Cooper here for Hamlin. Right at Dobson, and we'll have a blocking foul called on Dobson. It's a 15 fall on the Yellow Jackets. That'll send Cooper to the free throw line here to shoot 2. And Cooper's first free throw is off the front rim, no good. One more coming here. Second free throw is good. 35-20. Rinkovic comes back in now. Hamline going to back out of the full court pressure here. Peterson inbounding now, Besson into the front court. Coonrod now left side. Latvala, 45 seconds remaining in the half. Picks up her dribble. She'll now hand it off. Besson for the Yellow Jackets with 10 seconds to shoot. Outside now Dobson, now Peterson in the corner now Besson. 5 seconds to shoot. Steps up, flips up a shot from the right side over the top of everything. Rebound grabbed out there by Rinkovic. Now Rinkovic. That's the shot clock and the game clock are nearly synchronous here. On top for Cummings. High-low now, the pass over the top. The intended recipient, that being Kate Van Helden. And give the turnover back to UWS. And now Peterson will inbound here for Bessanen. Shot clock is off. Jackets can play for one. Down by 15. Besson into the front court now, right-hand dribble. Coming off the screen by Dobson. Double team comes on her. Now Dobson, 4 seconds, 3 seconds left in the half. Peterson steps inside the arc, puts up a jump shot as the clock runs out. Misses it off the front rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Van Helden. The buzzer sounds. And one half of basketball is in the books here, and the Jackets, much as they did against McAllister on Saturday, have a ton of work to do to get themselves back into this one. As your score here at the half of this non-conference contest, Hamline 35, Yellow Jackets 20. We'll take a quick break and come back with our halftime programming, sponsored by Hamline Incorporated right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network, and on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior. Programming sponsored by Hamline Incorporated, providing concrete, masonry, and design to the Twin Ports in the surrounding area. Hamline Incorporated, 218-722-1662. Another really way to say it, other than the fact that it's all Hamline here at the half. The Yellow Jackets really struggled in that first half. Didn't really get anything going at all. The Yellow Jackets at one point had a 9-5 lead in the first quarter, but that's about where the highlights for that half ended for UWS. The Pipers came right back to score the next 13 points. Took a 14-9 lead after one, then outscored the Yellow Jackets 21-11 in the second. And they are in command at the moment by the score of 35-20. Yellow Jackets actually, from a percentage standpoint, outshot the Pipers in that first half. 36.4% versus 35.5%, but the Jackets only got off 22 shots in that first half, while Hamline got off 31. UWS 8 out of 22 in the opening 20 minutes, while Hamline was 11 out of 31. And if you look at that second quarter in particular, the Yellow Jackets 5 out of 10, which was a bit better, but in that first quarter they were 3 for 12. That's the fact also the Yellow Jackets really had problems on the offensive end in terms of protecting the basketball. UWS in that first half, 14 turnovers leading to 14 points for the Pipers. Hamline with 6 turnovers in that first half. Also the Pipers out-rebounding the Yellow Jackets 18-12. That also complicated things since they got 9 offensive rebounds against just 10 defensive rebounds for the Yellow Jackets. So it has been a big-time struggle for UWS here so far today. Meanwhile, the Yellow Jackets being led in scoring by Elise Bessinen. No surprise there. Bessinen with 10 points so far, 3 for 7 shooting for her. She's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc and has 2 made free throws as well, the only 2 free throws of the half for the Yellow Jackets. 6 points so far for Chloe Peterson on 3 for 5 shooting. Kay Dobson with 4 points on 2 for 5 shooting. Jackets 2 for 8 from beyond the arc, and those 2 makes from the free throw line. Meanwhile, Mackenzie Lesha has 5 rebounds for UWS. Meanwhile, Hamline being led in scoring by Camille Cummings, who was 4 for 6 from the field, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc, and 4 for 6 from the stripes. She also has 4 rebounds. She's been by far the best player on the floor for either team. Meanwhile, Katie Traxel has 10 points so far on 3 for 5 shooting, 3 points so far for Lauren Cooper, 2 points each for Sophie Stork, Evelyn Wiltrout, and also Marina Lafreniere for the Pipers. Hamline also 3 for 7 from beyond the arc, 10 for 14 from the stripe. And in terms of foul trouble, the Yellow Jackets so far, 2 fouls for Kay Dobson. No other Yellow Jacket has more than 1 foul in the game. Meanwhile, for Hamline, 2 fouls for Evelyn Wiltrout and 2 fouls for Yasmin Abed. No other Pipers player has more than 1 foul halfway home in this one. So that's your story after 20 minutes. Add it all up, and it's 35-20 in favor of Hamline. And with that being the case, we'll take another quick break and come back with more halftime programming. Right after this is UWS women's basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network, and on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior. Matt Johnson back here at the Mertz, about 5 minutes away from the start of the third quarter of this non-conference contest between Hamline and the Yellow Jackets. And with that being the case, we'll give you a quick update on what else is happening with Yellow Jacket sports here at this time of year. This crossover part of the year, not quite done with the crossover portion yet. Men's basketball, by the way, now sitting at 3-1 overall. Won their third straight game this past Saturday, defeating McAllister 78-76 in overtime right here at the Mertz. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got a balanced scoring effort. That saw 3 players scoring double figures, led by Andrew Cornelius. He had 16 points, while Hayden Quimby, the freshman, had 14 points, and Reed Johnson had 13 more for UWS. They're next in action on Saturday, the 23rd, at Trinity, Texas, at the Jarrett Beck Activity Athletics Center in Houston, Texas. Opening tip against the Tigers is set for 12 p.m. That'll be a big challenge for UWS. That's a good Trinity team. They'll next be at home after the first of the new year, so it'll be a little while before the Yellow Jacket men are back home again. Taking on North Central Wednesday, January 8th against the Rams in UMAD conference action. 5:30 p.m. the opening tip, 5:15 the pregame. That'll be a joint broadcast with yours truly, both on 91.3 FM KUWS and also on Yellow Jacket TV. Men's soccer, of course, the big story on campus right now at 18-3-3 now overall. They advanced to the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament for the first time in school history last weekend, defeating North Park 1-0 in their tournament opener on Saturday before outlasting defending national champions St. Olaf in penalties 4-2 after playing the Oles to a 2-2 overtime draw through 110 minutes. Both those games were played down in Northfield, Minnesota. Against North Park, UWS's Josh Bellamy scored the game's lone goal at 60 minutes and 45 seconds off an assist from Aaron Shart and Fulkert to give the Yellow Jackets the victory. And against St. Olaf, the Yellow Jackets actually trailed 1-0 at the half before getting goals from Felipe Oliveira at 51-27 and Bellamy at 56-49 to take a 2-1 lead that would last until the final 5 minutes. The Oles got the game-tying goal with just 3:15 remaining from Shea Bechtel to send the game into overtime, knotted up at 2. Neither team found a game-winning goal in the extra sessions, leading to the penalties. And in the shootout, UWS got conversions from Bellamy, Oliveira, Harry Ambler, and Alfie Hudd, while Alex Freitas made 2 saves to send UWS on to the Sweet 16 for the first time in school history. It's easy for me to say clearly. They're next in action on Saturday, the 23rd, at Amherst at Simpson Field in Eau Claire. 1 p.m. the opening kick there. Women's soccer, their season is now over. Congratulations on a great year, though, for Coach Allison DeGroat and company. 15-7-1 overall they finished. Fell to Carleton in penalties in their first round NCAA tournament game. That was played at the Rock Bowl in Dubuque, Iowa on Saturday. In that contest, neither the Yellow Jackets nor the Knights could find the back of the net through regulation and 2 overtime periods before heading into penalties. In the shootout, UWS got conversions from Maya Holmquist and Ava Giswald to go up 2-0, but the Knights came back to score 3 straight and edged the Yellow Jackets 3-2 in goal. Quinn Clark made 7 saves for the Yellow Jackets. Volleyball season is also over. They finished up 24-8 on the season, falling to the UMAC tournament title champions, the UMAC champions, Northwestern, in 3 sets down at the Erickson Center in St. Paul on Saturday. 25-21, 25-16, and 25-22. The scores there for the match. UWS was led by Marina Sager and Ayla Oltmans with 7 kills each, while Colleen Claude and Gabby Schwartz combined to dish out 26 assists. Defensively, UWS was led by Jenna Anderson, who closed out her Yellow Jacket career with 17 digs. Men's and women's cross country also completed their season this past weekend. Both teams competing at the NCAA Division III North Regional on Saturday in Northfield, Minnesota. On the women's side, UWS placed 23rd with a team score of 620 and were led by Simone Stevens. Completed the 6K course with a time of 23:43.8. On the men's side, UWS also placed 23rd with a team score of 6:52 and were led by Zach Reese, who finished the 8K run with a time of 26:50. Women's hockey 3-3-1 now overall. Dropped their first WIAC conference contest on Saturday, following the UW Eau Claire 5-3 at Westman Arena in Superior. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got goals from Avery Olenek, Kaylin Gardner, and Kaylee Swearhoon, while Anna Malson made 22 saves for UWS. They're next in action this Friday, the 22nd, against Northland College, 2 p.m. The opening face-off, 1:45 the pregame. That'll be a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM KUWS and on Yellow Jacket TV. That game will actually be broadcast over the stream only, however, at KUWS. For more information on that, you can go to the Athletics website and find the link for that stream. And last but not least, men's hockey, a 2-1-1 now overall, suffered their first loss of the 2024-25 season in their last game, following the Bethel 4-3 on Saturday at the Bethel University Arena at the National Sports Center in Blaine, Minnesota. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got goals from Iki Kagawa, 2 of them, in fact, An additional goal from Matt Francois, while Kobe Grant made 25 saves in goal. They'll next be in action this coming Friday as well, the 22nd, taking on UW Eau Claire at Westman Arena, 7 p.m. The opening face-off, 6:30, the pregame. That'll be a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM KUWS and on Yellow Jacket TV. As we get ready to begin the third quarter, the Pipers going from right to left here, leading at 35-20 as they come into the front court. Quick pass comes inside now. Evelyn Wiltrout against Charlotte Firstall, goes up, spins to her left, and kisses it off the window for two with the left hand. She starts out the third quarter the way she started out the first quarter, with a bucket. And the Pipers now up by 17, 37-20 as UWS into the front court for the first time here in half number 2. Elise Besson now double team comes left side. Looking for an outlet now on top. Dobson now Firstall steps through the middle, goes up with a shot off the back rim, no good. Rebound is cleared by the Pipers, and now they're into the front court. Here's Traxel. Kate Traxel in the corner, wide open is coming. She'll fire from 3 and knock it down. She now has 17. There's Camille Cummings having a big game here. The Jackets now down by 20. 40-20 as UWS in the front court now. Firstall going right side. Bessinen at fake now steps inside the arc. Firstall will go left side now on the wing. Dobson against the double team. Inside Firstall wide open, and finally she'll get a bucket. Charlotte Firstall lays it in. 40-22 now your score. But Hamline still with a big lead in this game. Jackets defense has given up quite a few wide open looks too in this game. So it hasn't been pretty on really either end of the court. That's Traxel into the front court now. Pass coming out on top. Here's Wiltrout. Spinning now, kicking to the corner. Another wide open look from 3. That one by Traxel, no good. Rebound grab by Wiltrout. Now Stork, she's wide open. She'll fire from 3. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound grabbed out of there now by Mackenzie Lesha. Now the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Lesha left side now. Bessinen. Out on top now. Firstall swings it right side. Here's Elsa Olsen stepping inside the arc. Her pass down low, picked off. 15 turnovers and counting now for UWS, and then Olsen commits the foul. Wiltrout picking that one off. Second foul on Elsa Olsen, first against UWS in the third. And Anna Rinkovich now will trigger it in. Here's Traxel. Kate Traxel into the front court. Now Wiltrout, she'll fire from near three-point range off the side iron, no good. Offensive rebound for Stork, and she goes up and lays it in. She now has 4 points. Lead back up to 20 again. Dobson, left side now, Firstall. Now that passes through the hands of Olsen. 16 turnovers now for UWS. And triggering in now is Stork. Traxel will lead the Pipers into the front court. Right-hand dribble. Goes left side now. Right to the rim. Flips up a shot off the glass. No good. Rebound grab by Olsen. And now Mackenzie Lesha for the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Elsa Olsen now for Firstall. Off the curl cut now, Bessinen. Firstall. Head fake against the double team. Kicks it in the corner. 10 seconds to shoot. Outside, long three-point shot is up from Bessinen. Rims out, no good. Rebound for Cummings. Hamlin in transition now 2-on-1. Cummings, bounce pass right side for Stork. Tried to go up, had stripped away. Nice defense there by Bessinen. Loose ball picked up by Katie Dobson. The Jackets into the front court. Bessinen now off a curl. Olsen right side. Now Bessinen. Crossing over against Rinkovich. Running one-hander with the left hand. Gets it to fall through for 2. Bessinen now has 12. As Hamlin into the front court with Cummings. Turning on the go now is Wiltrout. Got it around Firstall. Went right to the rim and laid it in for 2. 44-24. The Pipers back up by 20. Purcell now handing it off. Here is Lesha. Right side now, Katie Dobson off the curl. Looking down low, she'll flip it left side now. Olsen down low on the block. Up and under move here by Purcell, and she'll score it with the right hand. Approaching the halfway point here of the third quarter, 44-26. Will Trout now, free throw line extended, kicks it off in the corner. Now Will Trout, double team comes to Dobson. Now the shot by Will Trout, blocked away by Firstall, then taken right back by Rinkovich. Missing the shot, then grabbing the rebound and muscling it up for two more is Will Trout, and that's kind of emblematic of how this game has gone. Two Yellow Jackets there, and Will Trout just out-muscled both Dobson and Firstall and laid it in. And also drew the foul to top it off. Foul going to be called on Lesha for the Yellow Jackets, but I guess that kind of explains how the game has gone here for UWS. 46-26. Will Trout at the line. And her free throw is good. 47-26. Emily Coonrod back in for the Yellow Jackets, as is Reese Awney, by the way. Meanwhile, Lafreniere will come back in here for the Pipers. Lauren Cooper also in, as is Lampa. In the meantime, Yellow Jackets now breaking the trap as they come in the front court. Chloe Peterson, bounce pass right side now. Dobson out on top. Coonrod. Chloe Peterson for the Yellow Jackets, who had 6 points in the first half, going right side now. Flips up a shot off the window, no good, but we'll have a foul called on Weebush. Josie Weebush back in there as well for Hamline. And she'll get whistled for the personal. Trigger in right side now on the baseline, 20 seconds to shoot. Exactly 5 minutes remaining third quarter. Peterson inbounds now, right side, it's Dobson. Bounce pass now, right side block, Coonrod going up for the shot, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Coonrod, the freshman. And she tried to go up with the shot attempt there and lowered her shoulder. Another turnover on the Yellow Jackets on their way to a season high in that regard. Abed now in the front court going right side. Weebush. Now Lampa. And that'll be a travel on Lampa, the freshman. Lead remains at 21 here. 47-26. 4:29 remaining in the quarter. Pass comes inside. Ani. Now Peterson makes her way in the front court. Pass comes right side. And now another turnover as Dobson tried to bounce it down low for Coonrod, who wasn't expecting it. Pipers in the front court now with Abed. Pass comes right side. Weebush on the baseline. Kicks it in the corner now, and Lampa can't handle the pass. And now both teams are beginning to get a little sloppy with the basketball here. 4:01 left, and a timeout going to be called here by Joshua Hirsch. UWS now shooting 40.7%, but again, the issue is for the Yellow Jackets go beyond shooting the basketball here. Giving up 12 offensive rebounds now. -9 in rebounding. -9 in turnovers. It's going to be really hard to win a college basketball game when you're getting out-rebounded by 9, giving up 12 offensive rebounds, and also 9 more turnovers. These numbers don't add up to a whole lot of success on the court. 4:01 remain to be played here. And Peterson will inbound it. In for Elise Bessinen. Pass goes left side now. Peterson handing it off now. Reese Ani. Now it's Peterson putting on the deck, kicking it outside. Coenrod now she'll fire from 3 and she'll knock it down. 47-29 your score. Hamline coming into the front court now. Piper's going to make a line change the next opportunity as there's a runner on the baseline that's made by Abed. 49-29. Pearson in the front court. Dobson, now she'll fire from 3-point range and knock it down. Katie Dobson with the triple. 49-32 now, the lead at 17 as we're about to go under 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. Abed going around Bessinen. Short jump shot, right side baseline, off the front rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Peterson. Bounce pass now into the front court. Ani. Another turnover as that passes through the hands of Dobson. Now Abed coming in, 1-on-3. Stripped from behind by Bessinen. Loose ball picked up by Peterson. Chloe Peterson for UWS. In the corner now, Dobson. She'll line up another 3-point shot. That one's off the back rim, no good. Rebound now to Abed. She races into the front court. Now with the runner off the window, that's no good. Rebound grabbed by Ani, and now the Yellow Jackets will slow it down a little bit here. Trailed by 15 at the half, down by 17 at the moment as they come in the front court. Dobson, bounce pass out on top, Coenrod. Now for Ani, the freshman from Hibbing. Pass right side, and that one's going to be knocked away. And that whistle will allow the Pipers to bring in the line change, and it'll be, in fact, all 5 starters that will return. Cummings, Rinkovich, Traxel, Stork, and Wiltrout. Meanwhile, Dobson will inbound for the Yellow Jackets. Pass comes right side now, Ani. Reese Ani now going out on top. Here's Elise Bessinen. And we'll have a foul call on the floor here with 1:55 left. We get Traxel on the call. It is going to be on Traxel. Okay, Traxel gets whistled for her first. The pass will come in now, left baseline. Peterson lobbing it into nobody. Picked off by Stork. Another Yellow Jacket turnover. Cummings into the front court now. Putting it right into the arms of Ani, who couldn't hold on to it. Picked up now by Traxel. 15 to shoot. Goes around Bessinen down toward the baseline. Now we'll pull it back out. Stork. Stepping through now is Cummings. Goes up, lays it in off the window. They're going to wave away the basket as she got a step on the right side. Softly laid it in, but they're going to call the foul on the floor before the shot. It's going to be on Reese Ani. That'll be her first. Haas will come back in. Jurdy will also come back in now for the Yellow Jackets. We'll take out Katie Dobson. Pass coming in now from Traxel. Cummings top of the key. Putting the ball on the deck. Runner on the lane. And she'll get the drop for 2 more. She's got 19 points now. And that equals the Hamline lead now. 51-32. Jurdy into the front court. In the corner now, Ani. Bessinen, Ani, right side corner. Under a minute remaining, third quarter. As the pass comes left side now for Jurdy. Now Bessinen, inside out dribble. Now she'll pop from 10 feet. That's an air ball. Rebound. Into the hands of Peterson, and they're going to call. They're going to say, I think there's going to be a shot clock issue here. They're going to try to determine whether that shot by Bessinen actually caught any rim. I didn't think it did from my angle, but I'm high above the playing surface, so my angle isn't always the greatest for making a determination such as that. Reset the shot clock. I also think they were also trying to determine whether it was a full possession off the miss. Because Rinkovich had it, and then it was stripped away by Peterson. So they're going to say it was a change of possession, so the Jackets will get a fresh 30 seconds. Off the inbounds, Giordino right side, back inside Haas. Now down low, the pass intended for Haas, and she can't handle it. Out of play off the Yellow Jackets. 20 turnovers now for UWS. And Rinkovich now will inbound it for Traxel. Will Trout goes left side now, Traxel. 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. 11 to shoot. Going left side now. Traxel kicks it out. Cummings for three, and she knocks it down. Camille Cummings having a field day. She's got 22 now. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the runner off the glass here for Bessinen is no good. And they're going to call a foul here. They will. 1.1 seconds left. The foul going to be on Traxel, her second. 1.1 seconds remaining. Peterson will inbound now, left baseline. Pass comes in now, shot attempt by Ani, gets swatted away by Wiltrout. The buzzer sounds, and 3/4 of basketball are in the books here from the Merts here tonight. Jackets trailed by 15 at the half. They're now down by 22. UWS outscored 19-12 in that quarter. Jackets after three now at 41.9%. Hamline at 41.3%. Jackets 4 out of 12 from beyond the arc. Hamline 5 for 11. UWS has still only shot 2 free throws in the game, 2 for 2 so far from the stripe. Hamline 11 out of 15, plus 9 in rebounding out of the Pipers. They now have 12 offensive rebounds. The Yellow Jackets have 2. Jackets also have 21 turnovers in the game with 1 quarter to go. Hamline with 11 so far. Bessinen leading the way up offensively for the Yellow Jackets with 12 points. She's 4 for 10. 7 points for Katie Dobson, 6 points for Chloe Peterson, 4 so far for Charlotte Firstel. 3 for Emily Coonrod. Hamline, meanwhile, 22 points for Cummings. 7 out of 9 from the field now for Camille Cummings. She's 4 for 4 from beyond the arc as well. She's had her way with the Yellow Jackets on the offensive end virtually all night. Traxel still on 10 points, 9 so far for Wiltrout, 4 each for Stork and Abed. Stork came in leading the Pipers with 14.3 points per game, but they haven't needed her tonight. The real Camille Cummings has had her way on the offensive end. In the meantime, now we will start the fourth quarter here with Katie Dobson and the Yellow Jackets in possession. She'll trigger it in now for Kylie Hewitt, who's back in. Elise Bessinen now for UWS. Right side off the pass. Katie Dobson back for Bessinen. Now on the left side. Hewitt handing it off now. Haas. 8 seconds to shoot. Haas turns. Goes down low. Bounce pass now. Dobson. Goes with the runner. That one's no good, and the foul will be called here on Stork with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Now send Dobson to the free throw line. This is the first time the Yellow Jackets have been to the stripe since the first quarter, when at least Bessinen made 2. And the first free throw from Dobson is good. She now has 8, 54-33 your score. Jackets will next be in action, by the way. this coming Saturday. They'll meet up with their former head coach, Don Mulhern, and the St. Catharines Wildcats. 3 p.m. the opening kick there, 2:45. The opening tip, excuse me, at 3 p.m. The pregame at 2:45. That's a Yellow Jacket TV broadcast only. In the meantime, Dobson makes the second free throw, 54-34. Wiltrout now, here's Stork. Although the Pipers, Traxel, she'll fire from 3 and knock it down. 13 now for Traxel, 57-34. Largest lead of the game here for the Pipers at 23. Bessenden in the front court, left side now Hewitt. Haas for the Yellow Jackets goes right side now. Girl cut now. Hewitt goes up with the shot off the glass, no good. Rebound cleared by Rinkovich. Now Traxel being everyone right to the spot. Yellow Jackets didn't recognize on defense, and she goes right in and lays it in, uncontested practically. She's got 15, 59-34. Haas going right side now. Chloe Peterson. And now they're going to call her for stepping on the baseline. She made her pass. Another turnover on the Yellow Jackets. 59 now 34. It's a 25-point lead. Now Traxel into the front court. Rinkovich. Getting a step around, flips up a shot. That one rims out, no good. Rebound grab by Traxel. Cummings, now she'll fire from 3. That's off the back rim. She finally missed one from out there. Rebound grabbed by Peterson for the Yellow Jackets. Bessenden in the front court. Right side now. Peterson lobbing it down low. Dobson back outside. 3-point shots up there from Bessenden, and she'll knock it down. 15 points for Bessenden. 59-37 your score. Haley Evans getting ready to check in for UWS for the first time at the next dead ball. Now Stork down low. Traxel. Rinkovich. Steps through, goes up the shot off the window, no good, and she's going to be called for a travel. Shuffled her pivot foot before she got the shot up. As Weebush comes back in, as does Kate Van Helden. Haas checks out as Evans comes in. Bessenden in the front court now, going left side. She'll step back, she'll fire from 3-point range and knock it down again. At least Bessenden having a good game. She has 18 in the game. It's 59-40. 6:50 and counting remaining here to be played. As Traxel will go right side off the pass. Cummings stepping inside against Peterson. Misses a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound for Bessenden, and now Elise Bessenden running into the front court. Pass in the corner now, and a couple of Yellow Jackets run into each other and turn it over. Hewitt and Evans. 23 turnovers and counting now for the Jackets. As Lauren Cooper now returns for Hamline. 19-point lead for the Pipers. They've led virtually all the way. Cooper on the right side. Pick and roll now going down low on the right side. Losing her handle on it was Van Helden. Jackets picking up the turnover. Evans now out on top. Now Bessenden on the outside. Her pass to the outside for Dobson. Under 6 remaining in regulation. Hewitt will fire from about 15 feet out on top. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound track down by the Pipers, and now it's Cooper. Cooper, pass to the middle, knocked down, and then coughed up on the floor now. And now we'll have a jump ball, and it will be Hamline basketball here. Stripped away by the Yellow Jackets, then kicked forward there by Dobson. Ended up on the ground, and everybody started diving and fighting for it, and ended up being a jump ball, therefore Hamline basketball when we come out of this timeout. Have you downloaded Swarm Central, the official rewards and loyalty app of the Yellow Jackets? Get started and receive 200 points just for registering and 200 more for downloading the app. Redeem your points for cool prizes in the Swarm Central store. Find Swarm Central in the Apple and Google stores today. Jackets have outscored the Pipers 8-5 so far here in the fourth, but scored by quarter 14-9 Hamline in the first, 21-11 the Pipers in the second, and 19-12 in the third. Bringing this big hill to climb here for the Yellow Jackets, who are now shooting at 41.7%. But they've given up 16 more shot attempts in this game than they have attempted themselves due to the offensive rebounds and the turnovers. As on the outside now, the timeout's Traxel. Now Stork putting the ball on the deck, stepping down low. Now left side, Cooper, she'll fire from three. That's off the front rim. Actually, off the front rim, popped up in the air and went down for a triple. 6 points for her, back up to a 22-point lead now for Hamline, 62-40. Evans for the Yellow Jackets. Left side now Hewitt, down low Evans. Hewitt now, as it was stripped away, picks it back up, goes up, misses the bunny with the left hand. Rebound cleared by Stork. Traxel now for Hamline into the front court. Cooper, left side against Dobson. Gets the step on her, goes right to the rim and lays it in for two. 5 straight points for Cooper, 64-40. Now Dobson off the curl cut. Takes a pass here from Evans and lays it in. Dobson in double figures with 11. 4 minutes and change remaining in this one. Now Bush left side against Dobson. Getting a step, picks up her dribble. On top for Cooper. Now Traxel getting a step. Right side, flips up a shot off the glass, and that's good. 66-42. Messing in the front court. Evans top of the key. Dobson now, she'll fire from three-point range and knock it down. 66-45. Traxel now on the right side. Stork on the cut. Left side on the block now. It is Bush. Getting back outside Cooper. Into the penny. 8 seconds to shoot. Rinkovich right side. Now Bush. 2 seconds, 1 second. Shot is up by Traxel. No good. Offensive rebound grab by Stork. And a timeout going to be called here. 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter of this one. Unless something dramatic happens here, and it's hard to see it happening at this point. The Jackets will be 2-2 on the season. Hamline will go to 3-1. Pipers are next in action on Tuesday the 26th at UW Stout. Stout's got a good team this year. They're a top 20 program. The Jackets, meanwhile, task doesn't get any easier on Saturday, taking on their former head coach Don Mulhern against St. Kate's. St. Kate's has been a traditional mid to upper half team in the MIAC, which is about where Hamline is, generally speaking. It'll be a 3 p.m. opening tip again here from the Mertz. 2:45 the pregame, Yellow Jacket TV broadcast only. And so there's going to have to be some noted improvements from the Yellow Jackets between now and then to give themselves a chance against the Wildcats on Saturday. As we come out of the timeout here. Hamline's been in control basically from the start. Jackets at one point led 9-5 in the first quarter, but Vipers came right back with 16 6-point run, and ever since then, they have been in complete control here. Hamline also bringing in now some bench players, so Brittany Drager in for the first time. Aaliyah Wenzel in as well. Lafreniere's back in. Becca's meanwhile brought in Megan Schaefer for the first time. The pass comes down low and now out of the timeout. Head fake now, runner on the baseline, and that's good. That's Taylor Clement getting that bucket. 68-45, 2:40 remaining to be played. Besson in the front court, Evans. Dobson will step back, she'll fire from three. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Lafreniere. And now Wenzel in the front court. Kira Latvala is going to check in for the Yellow Jackets at the next opportunity. Now backing down low, here's Aaliyah Robrand, who's in for the first time. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound cleared there by Dobson. Evans top of the key, right side now Schaefer. In the corner now Bessanen. She'll step back, she'll fire from three-point range. That one out, no good, off the front rim. Long lead pass, getting behind everybody, going up and laying it in is going to be Robrand. Jackets getting beat down the court, laying for Robrand, makes it 70-45. Evans now for the Yellow Jackets, spinning in the traffic. Right side of the lane, tried to go up with a shot, got stripped but will draw the foul. And Lafreniere will be whistled for the foul. Evans will go to the line to shoot two. And Haley Evans' first free throw is good. 1 minute, 32 seconds remaining here. Second free throw is good as well for Evans. And now the Pipers are going to bring in some more new players. Josie Schmidt in for the first time. Josie Lupanik also in. Isabella Jensen now leading the Pipers in the front court as she's come in for the first time. Pass out on top now for Megan Spencer, who is also in. 1:20 left. Pipers going to go to 3-1. Jackets are going to be 2-2. Pass coming down low, going up with a shot, and getting it to go down for two is going to be the freshman Josie Schmidt. 72-47. Now we're going to have a whistle as also checking in Chloe Hansen for the Yellow Jackets for the first time, and foul going to be called on Hamlin's Isabella Jensen. 55.1 seconds left. Sydney Crawford also in for the first time. Pass comes in now. Jurdy, she'll fire from three-point range far side. That one barely caught iron. Rebound now, and it's on the deck, and we'll have a tie-up between Crawford and Ava Nevin. Coming in now, Kate Drury. Inbound now right side. Ani will do the honors. From the baseline, flips it in for Crawford. Now sucking through, going up and laying that one in for the Yellow Jackets. It'll be Chloe Hansen for the Yellow Jackets to make it 72-49. Post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery coming up once we go final. Stick around for that. Not much going to be said on that, though, however. Isabella Jensen going left side. Just a tough night for UWS. Three-point shot is up. That one wide by Nebben. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball here. Shot clock is off. 40.6 seconds now left. And coming into the front court now is Latvala. 10 seconds left. Hansen out on top for UWS. Kicks it off in the corner now for Crawford. 2 seconds, 1 second. Her shot is off the side iron, or side of the backboard, I should say. And it will now be a trigger in here for Hamline. 1.1 seconds left. And it's going to be a 72-49 final here from the Mertz. As comes in. Buzzer sounds, and it's now final. Yellow Jackets go down 72-49. We'll take a quick break and come back with our postgame show, sponsored by Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery. That's coming up right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network, and on 91.3 FM, KUBWS Superior. Back here at Mertz Memorial Gymnasium as we jump into our post-game show, sponsored by Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery. Synovus Energy, we energize the world to make people's lives better. UWS really never gave themselves much of a chance in this game here tonight. Led 9-5 at one point in the first quarter as we jump into our game summary, but then a 16-point run for Hamline made it 21-9, and from there it was all pretty much academic for the Yellow Jackets. Never really made a run at it. Score by quarter here in the final assessment, 14-9 in the first for Hamline, 21-11 in the second, 19-12 in the third, and 18-17 in the fourth. For the game, the Pipers 27 out of 61 from the field, 44.3%. Yellow Jackets 18 out of 44, good for 40.9%. Jackets 7 out of 19 from beyond the arc, 36.8%. Pipers very good from out there, 7 out of 15 for 46.7%. Pipers also outscored the Yellow Jackets by 5 from the free throw line, 11-6. Hamline plus 11 in rebounding. They had 14 offensive rebounds. So the Yellow Jackets 3, 32-21, by the way, was the total rebounding count in this one. Jackets also 8 assists against 24 turnovers. The Pipers 11 assists against 13 turnovers. So the Yellow Jackets minus 11 in the turnover differential. And that kind of, like I said, again, told the story of the game here. For the Yellow Jackets, they were led in scoring by Elise Bessinen. She had 18 in the game. Bessinen 6 out of 13 from the field, 4 for 7 from beyond the arc, and 2 for 2 from the stripe. 14 points from Katie Dobson on 5 for 10 shooting. Nobody else for the Yellow Jackets had more than 6. Chloe Peterson had 6 points, all of them in the first half. Charlotte Purcell with 4, 3 from Emily Coonrod, and 2 each from Chloe Hansen and Haley Evans, and what amounted to garbage time here in this one. Meanwhile, Hamline, led by Camille Cummings, 22 points, game high for her. 7 out of 11 from the field, 4 for 5 from beyond the arc, and 4 for 6 from the stripe. 17 points from Kate Traxel as well for Hamline. 8 points in the game for Lauren Cooper, 4 points for Sophie Stork. 9 points as well for Evelyn Wiltrout, and 2 points each for Jenna Schmidt. Aaliyah Robrand, and also Marina Lafreniere. Post-game show player of the game for the Yellow Jackets, Elise Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. Not a lot to talk about on the positive side for the Jackets in this one, but I'll give it to Elise Bessinen, the senior from UN Michigan. She was steady again, played 38 minutes in the game. 6 out of 13 from the field, 4 for 7 from beyond the arc, and 2 for 2 from the stripe. So Elise Bessinen, your post-game show player of the game. Up next for the Yellow Jackets, coming up Saturday, November 23rd, they'll be right back here to take on St. Catherine. That'll be the latest return to Superior for former Yellow Jacket bench boss Don Mulhern. That'll be a 3 p.m. opening tip against the Wildcats, 2:45 the pregame. That'll be a Yellow Jacket TV broadcast only. A big thank you to Evan Ludwig, who is my producer and engineer for this one. And a big thank you to everybody who took some time out of their Wednesday evening to watch Yellow Jacket women's basketball. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and we hope you'll join us again on Saturday as the Yellow Jackets and the Wildcats renew acquaintances here from the Merge. So for Evan and the rest of our crew here at Yellow Jacket TV, this is Matt Johnson. One more time repeating the final score. Hamline downs the Yellow Jackets here tonight. Final score, the Pipers 72, the Yellow Jackets 49. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be joining you again on Saturday. This has been UWS Women's Basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network, and on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior.